Hey. Good morning, Evernauts. Jeremy back again. I wanted to drop you all a quick message, kind of an update of what we've been working on lately here behind the scenes, give you a taste and a look at kind of what we're going to be doing through the rest of this year and kind of into the future. So I know it's been a while since I've dropped a message. I think the last time we had a chance to talk was at the AMA. We'll be doing that again soon. But man, I'm excited for today's message. I'm really excited. There's a few things that I want to get into. There's a little product that I want to plug as well. That's some Everdome swag. So I'll bring that up a little bit later. But I guess at the end of this, what I really want you guys to get from my message today is really going to be about the vision for the future and some of the things that we have coming up. I can't stress enough how much has been going on behind the scenes, what we've been doing. And I know this is so cliche in our industry, and it's something that everybody's always saying, hey, we're working hard, we're getting stuff done. But really, I probably look tired. I feel a little bit tired. It's been wild. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of moving pieces, and you guys are going to get to see the fruits of that labor very, very soon. I'll talk about some of it here today, and some of it you're just going to have to wait, but maybe I'll plug it here at the end just to tease it a little bit. First and foremost on the list, once again, as always, I'm going to start and I'm going to finish with a big thank you to the community, to the supporters, to everybody that's behind Everdome. I know things are starting to get exciting out there in the world right now. So, this is the time that people start coming back into the chats. Everybody starts coming together. Everybody starts talking. It's really an exciting time in the market. So we're really excited that we've spent the last, year and a half, 2 years building. And now it's come to the time to start showcasing a lot of what we've put out there. We have our alpha version out. We've just finished our merge, which was, such a big step. And it was actually bigger than some of us even recognized inside the company, of bringing together, our Everdome Spaces product with our Journey to Mars product and making sure that, these two things live under the Everdome banner. It's going to be very important going forward that everyone understands that, this is one product. Everdome is the product, and we have different components, different features, different, let's say sub-products that exist within it. But we've built this in a way that it's really a user-generated platform. This is really going to be, kind of a cross-section of social, of creativity, of ideation, really, technology. And we want to be able to create a platform that allows the users to come in and to bring all that creativity to our platform and share it with others, share it with their friends, share it with businesses, use it for product launches. There's a lot of different use cases that we're going to be sharing through the rest of this year via partnerships and stuff that we're going to be doing on our own and putting out to the community. So just stay tuned for a lot of that stuff. But I really want to reiterate my thanks to the team, my thanks to the community for getting in and testing and checking it out. We're working on always upgrading and updating anything that we launch. As I've said many times, we're always building in public, so you guys get to see stuff first, and then we iterate upon it. So it's this merge was such a huge step for us to be able to bring that Journey to Mars and Everdome Spaces together under the Everdome banner. And I'm going to keep saying that because it's really important, and it's something that I need everyone to understand, that we are Everdome. The product is Everdome, but now it is really going to be, parts of it, we're going to be focused for you as creators. Part of it, we're going to be running centralized. We're going to have programming. We're going to be bringing in, got to fill in the blank here so I don't give too much away. We're going to be bringing in, some let's say celebrities. We're going to be bringing in different kinds of people so that we can actually run some kind of a programming inside our own ecosystem, whether that be AMAs, whether that be presentations, talks, events, conferences, it could be movie screenings. We're adding all those features, and I think you see that when it comes to, the addition of adding video to it. You can push to talk. There's going to be different functionalities and stuff that come with, AMA type spaces that will allow collaboration a lot better. So these are the kind of engagement features and functions that we really want to drive inside of Everdome, and you're really just at the ground floor when it comes literally inside the metaverse for what Everdome is going to be delivering. So that merge was a huge step for us, and thank you guys for being there for us and joining in all the activities that we've done and we're going to be doing going forward. The second thing, and which is very big and people have been asking for a very long time, is Everdome's open to the public. We are finally open to the public. Anyone that wants to get in can get in at this point. I understand there's some technical capabilities that you still have to have. Those are the kind of, hurdles that we are always and will constantly be working on, lowering that barrier for entry. This really needs to be a metaverse for all. This needs to be a place where people can come in and reimagine social interaction. They can reimagine how they connect with other people. So it's going to be really important that we make sure this is open and as wide as possible for anyone to be able to come in and to use this. So being open to the public is something that we've been striving for a very long time. We're very excited about that. I know not a lot of companies, not a lot of products actually take a alpha product and put it out to the public, but hey, that's the way that Everdome does it, and that's the way that we're going to continue to do it. So I'm really excited to bring those two things to you guys. As we start to continue to build, continue to grow, the team continues to grow. We're bringing on new competencies all the time to try to keep up with the speed of development in which we're working. So it's really exciting what's going on inside here at Everdome. We got a chance to all get together in person and speak last week, talk about the vision, talk about the things that we're doing right, some of the things that we're doing wrong, really feedback and get together as a team, close knit, just sat down and hammered through those things that we really want to get across for the future of this project. And so there's really, really exciting times ahead. The team is super pumped. And I don't use that phrase very often, but it's really exciting what we're doing. And I'm very hopeful and I'm really looking forward to putting those things in front of you guys as a community. Looking forward, some of the things that we have coming up, we have, as we've been talking about, we have a new website that's going to be coming out. It's going to be a product focused website. So people will have access to the headquarters, to the specific Everdome spaces, the individual spaces rather, created by the creators, and the central ones that are created by the Everdome team. So it's going to be really unique, and it'll be a better way to navigate kind of the product offering that we have coming up. Along with that, and something that everyone's been asking for, obviously with that, we'll be delivering a new roadmap as well. The roadmap, we've sat back and we've really taken our time in putting this together. This isn't just like putting out some ambitious ideas, but we've really thought this one through, and we've really said, all right, what can we deliver? What do we want to do? And how does that fit with our vision for the future, what we want to deliver over what timeline? Now, I want to preface that with a roadmap. It's always a plan, like for any business. Whenever you put out a roadmap, this is what we want to do. This is what we think we can deliver. And one of our major core functions here at Everdome, and one of the things that we hold near and dear as a company, is impact over effort. So a lot of what we try to deliver is really focused on user feedback, what we believe is going to bring the most to the product, to the company, to the community, and to the overall metaverse and the industry as a whole. And so by doing that, we believe we put together a roadmap for 2024 that's going to be really, really exciting for you guys, and something that we believe will help grow and strengthen the foundations of what we've already created. So that's going to be coming. But just a sneak peek into that, 2024, the rest of the year is really going to be, it's really going to be focused on stability, scalability, the ease of use, and defining use cases through partnerships, through ourselves, making sure that we are putting the right features and functions inside of our environment on our platform that people want to use, that people can use, and that people need to use, and to make sure that they're used correctly. So that's going to be a big part of 2024. We're going to be laying the groundwork. We're going to make sure everybody that comes in, we're gathering that feedback, and we're building a platform and a product that the users want, that kind of matches with the vision. 2025, and this is what a lot of people have been asking about and talking about. While we're still going to do marketing this year, we're definitely still going to be working on partnerships, and man, do we have some bangers coming for you guys. It's going to be really, really exciting. 2025 is really going to be that year for the big marketing push. After we make sure we have that stability, that scalability, and that ease of use, lowered the barriers to entry, that's when we're really going to start pushing on it. That's when we're really going to start focusing on user generation. We're going to start getting as many people in here as possible so that we can validate a lot of the early conceptions that we have in the proofs of concept and, the alpha product as a whole. 2026 is where we say, okay, and obviously these don't just fit inside their years, but this is kind of the vision and the thought of how we're going forward. And 2026 is really going to be focusing on, stable, recurring, and driving revenue across the platform for the business, for the users. Because at the end of the day, and what I'm going to talk about, in the vision part of this is, generating revenue is obviously a massive part for businesses, but it's also a very, very big part of the Web3 ecosystem when it comes to true ownership. Web3, and you guys have heard this a million times, Web3 is turning that whole technological product landscape on its head, and it's really giving the ownership and the the ownership. That's really the only word for it. The ownership back to the user, taking it, and sharing it with the user and putting the power back in their hands. And so we want to make sure that we capture that the best way possible. Look, I've already touched on this a little bit, but also looking forward, partnerships are a major part of what we do here at Everdome, and what, it drives a lot of business in any industry, but it's something that we hold very near and dear to us. And as I've said before, and as our team has said before, it's not only about bringing in brand partnerships, but it's bringing in use case partnerships. So people that want to develop, they want to build in the metaverse, is very important to us. There's another part of that when it comes to partnerships that's very important for us. Part of our vision, part of my vision, as I see how the metaverse will roll out and how it will play out, I am a strong proponent, and I fully believe that, one, intellectual property is going to be a major driver for the success of the metaverse environment. User-generated content is a huge thing. Having access to big partners that also bring a lot of intellectual property into the fold for you allows you to get things off the ground, get them moving, and it allows the ecosystem, the community, and all the users to be able to work with that kind of content. So it brings, ideas, it brings actual content, actual media into the play for you to be able to use and to, which is my next point, to possibly change and work with. And that brings in artificial intelligence, right? So everyone knows that artificial intelligence is going to be a huge part of our future. And we are no different here at Everdome. And it's something that we've been talking about for a very long time. And it's things that we've already started to develop. We have been developing, and it's going to be different feature sets and different ways that you can use media inside of Everdome, and even ways that you can interact with one another or with the system itself. And so artificial intelligence is a major part of our vision, and it's something that's going to be one of those stepping stones into how people engage and how people interact with Everdome and one another. Number 3, and this is very, very big, especially building an Unreal Engine 5, is the ease of use, is lowering those barriers for entry. As you guys have seen, as we move the product along, file sizes are getting smaller. The technological capability is getting better. So what you need to be able to get into the environment. So what we want to be able to do is keep pushing that fold and making sure that we can try to get across as many platforms as possible and make it as easy to use for as many people as possible. Because at the end of the day, the metaverse is a lot about social interaction. It's a lot about engagement. So the people need to be inside there to be able to engage and to interact. So lowering those barriers of entry are going to be very huge. And then something I've already touched upon is the true ownership. At the end of the day, this is going to be, a product for the people. This is going to be a true Web3 product. We're going to add a lot of Web2 components. We're going to open the doors with different kind of features and different ways to get into the metaverse, different ways to spend in the metaverse. At the end of the day, the core part of the product is a Web3 product. We are built on chain, and we really want to make sure that ownership is in the hands of the users, is in the hands of the creators. One of the major target audiences for Everdomes is people that are going to come in and create, people that are going to share their ideas, people that are going to drive people into Everdome. So with those things said, that's the vision. That's what we're looking at. That's how I view this through my eyes. This is how the team looks at it, and this is the future. This is the groundwork for Everdome. So we're really excited for this. There's a lot more to it, and my videos could go on forever, but I really just wanted to put this one out so you guys kind of have an understanding where we're at, what we're thinking, what's been going on, what we're doing behind the scenes, and you're going to start seeing a lot more of that here in the very near future. So I don't want to give anything away, but there's some major milestones that are coming. And something that we're very excited about. It's actually very hard to hold back and not to give it all away, but I'm really excited for what the next couple of months are going to look like for Everdome, and then even into the midterm and the long term, it's just going to grow in strength. So I'm really, really excited to be able to bring this to you guys. Even though I can't give you details, it's going to be a really exciting year. So continue to share Everdome, continue to get out there, continue to make spaces, interact. Let's get in there. We're going to start putting together, I know the marketing team is working on themed weeks. We're going to start working on driving engagement. We're going to start bringing content directly to you from ourselves. But at the end of the day, this is a user-generated platform. So the users coming in and creating and helping us promote and bring that out is the biggest and best thing that the user community, the community itself, can do inside Everdome. And lastly, one thing, I don't know if anybody has seen this or not. I'll have to get the team to drop a link for you guys. Some people have been asking for some swag. I know a lot of you like the soundtrack that was created. It was beautiful music. It fit the theme of Everdome. You know, our roots from Dubai. It's just some beautiful music. We actually have vinyls. And this is a shameless plug for sale, and we'll drop the link for that. I don't know if they've already been sold out or not. They went out pretty quick, but we'll do what we can to get these things out to you guys. If you're looking, we'll drop a link for you. It's a beautiful vinyl. It represents a lot of hard work from a lot of people at Everdome, so it's something that we're very proud of. You know, there's not a lot of, I don't think any metaverses out there that are making their own soundtracks, so we're really excited about this, and you can bank on the fact that music is going to be a major part of what we're going to be doing inside Everdome in the future. So thank you guys for your continued support. We're very happy to continue building with you, and you guys are the best community in the space, on the planet, in the stratosphere. We're outside of this planet. So thank you all very much. Have a great day, and we'll be talking soon.